millions across the state grapple with the financial impact of COVID-19, the Covered California enrollment period has been extended. And joining me now is Craig Gusson of Covered California, answering all of our questions. Craig, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Good to talk to you, Hunter. Thank you.
I want to kind of start off. This is an unprecedented move, first time it's ever happened. So explain, how much longer are we getting to sign up, and why did they make the decision to put this extension in place?
Well, as a health insurance agent that works with Covered California, what we were told by Covered California was just due to COVID that they were going to extend it because a lot of people, may take longer to get signed up. Also, I noticed a lot in the last couple of weeks that the website's been down a lot. So a lot of people who were trying to get onto Covered California website to make changes or sign up couldn't. So it's a good thing they're doing it. It's going to give more people time. But again, you don't want to wait. Today is the 21st? And if you sign up today, you probably won't have an ID card in your hand by January 1st. So just know that you sign up, and if you want to work with a health insurance agent, because if you have a claim in the first couple of weeks of January and you don't have your ID card yet, at least we can help you navigate how to get your claim taken care of or be able to see a doctor. Because a lot of times, if you don't have health insurance, most places don't want to see you, but they may have you sign a form saying you understand if you don't have health insurance, you're going to have to pay this, and we can work with the hospitals and the doctors to help you get it taken care of.
Okay, so this might kind of be a little bit repetitive for what you just said, but what happens if maybe you do want to sign up, but you miss that deadline? What are the steps people need to take?
If you don't sign up by December 30th, the next time to sign up is before the end of January. If you don't sign up by the end of January, you cannot sign up until next November for a January 1st, 2022 effective date. There are qualifying events such as losing your health insurance from your job, getting divorced, getting married. You could go on a spouse's health insurance, but you can't just call me up in March and say, I want to get health insurance. You have to have a reason to what we call a qualifying event.
And Craig, this is just the wrong time for anyone to not have health insurance, right? During a pandemic, It's critical. So what are those penalties if you don't have it, and how are they being enforced?
The penalties are $600 or 2.5% of your income. So when you do your taxes in California, it's going to ask you, do you have health insurance? If you don't, then you're going to lose $600 or 2.5% of your income in a tax refund, or you're going to get a nice letter from the IRS saying that you owe us money.
Certainly not anything that people need to get themselves into at this point right now with everything going on. And kind of a specific question here. If you want to get a child living out of state, maybe somebody going to school there, can you get that coverage for them?
You can. What we normally recommend for out-of-state people is that, especially the kids, is see what they have on campus. Because anything you get through mom and dad in California on an individual plan was only going to cover emergency type situations outside California. If you have health insurance through your job like you do at KUSI, then you can use that plan out of state. But for individual plans like through Covered California, you cannot. So reach out to a health insurance agent and let us help you find a plan there, or maybe refer you to an agent in another state that can help you sign up if the school plan isn't that good.
Certainly something for people to keep in mind. And when we talk about the subsidies to pay for this insurance, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, how do they qualify? What steps do they need to take?
Well, you do is you look at your income. And if your income is over $17,609, then if your income is less than $17,609, you're going to qualify for Medi-Cal. If it's over that, then you qualify for health insurance through Covered California if you're single. Family of four can make up to $157,000 and qualify for a subsidy. Again, you can go to the website, or you can use a health insurance agent. It costs you nothing to use us. We get paid by the insurance companies just like the doctors and the hospitals do. We can walk you through it. The biggest issue that we're running into, Hunter, is people are saying, I have no idea what my income is going to be next week or next year, because with COVID, I've been laid off a couple of times and I don't know. So we work with them and find out, what is the unemployment that they're collecting? what other income they're having, and help them project what they're going to make in 2021, and help them figure out if they're going to get a subsidy or not. And again, if you sign up with Cover California and you don't get a subsidy per month, at the end of the year you can turn around and get a higher tax refund, because you don't have to take it per month. You can get it at the very end of the year. And we're telling our clients, call us in June or July. Let's look at what your income is year to date, and let's see how close you are to what your projections are. If your income's a lot higher, we may want to go back to Covered California and say, stop paying me that subsidy or get it reduced. If you're making less money, we can, do the opposite. So a lot of it is the education, and that's why it's so important to use, a health insurance agent like myself, because we're going to help you walk through it and help you figure out what's best for you.
And it sounds like those agents are there to kind of answer any of those specific questions somebody might have. Craig Gussin, we appreciate your time. This is something, once again, that is so important right now with everything going on. And we appreciate it.